start subsidiary books today. We have already completed journals, ledger and trial balance. Now it is time for us to start subsidiary books. Before getting into subsidiary books, you need to understand what is that we did in journal, ledger and trial balance, and then move on to subsidiaries. What is that we have done in journal? Whatever transaction occurred, immediately after occurring, we used to record the transaction in our journal book. Correct? So that is, journal book is the book of primary entry. As soon as the transaction happens, we record the transaction in the journal book. Then what will happen? From there, we move on to the ledger. So once the ledger is prepared, we extract the accounts, ledger accounts, and prepare a statement. That statement is called a trial balance. Why do we prepare trial balance? To facilitate preparing profit and loss account and a balance sheet. This is the reason why we prepare the trial balance. Now, we understood three different types of things. One, first prepare the journal entry, then ledger, then go to trial balance. Right? That is one set of books. The other set of books, what you need to understand is, you need to understand subsidiary books. Subsidiary books is an alternative for your journal entry. Subsidiary books is an alternative for journal book. You don't require, when you are maintaining subsidiary books, you don't require to post any journal entries. You don't require to maintain a journal book. It is an alternative for journal book. So subsidiary books basically acts as book of primary entry. Subsidiary books acts as book of primary entry because it is an alternative for journal. So as and when the transaction occurs, we update them in subsidiary books. From there it will go to ledger. From ledger it will go to trial balance. From there anyway we know that we need to prepare the profit and loss account and balance sheet. So what is our understanding here? You have two different set of books to be made, can be maintained. One, journal, ledger, trial balance. Subsidiary books, ledger, trial balance. You can follow this method or you can follow this method. Since we have already learned journal, ledger, trial balance, now we are going to learn subsidiary books, ledger and trial balance. I am not going to talk about again ledger, how to prepare the ledger, how to prepare the trial balance. Probably one or two, maybe one illustration I can show you how to prepare the ledger once we post the transactions into the subsidiary books. But the set of books what we are learning today is subsidiary books. From there we go to ledger. From ledger we go to profit and loss account and balance sheet. This is how the two set of books being maintained. So now we are going to learn subsidiary books. There are 8 types of subsidiary books. What are those subsidiary books? You have purchase book, purchase returns book, sales book, sales returns book, bills receivable book, bills payable book, cash book and journal proper. Journal proper. So these are the 8 different subsidiary books available. So instead of maintaining journal book, we maintain these 8 subsidiary books, and as soon as the transaction occurs, the first entry will be happening in subsidiary books. From there it will go to ledger. From ledger we know how to extract and prepare the trial balance. Clear? So subsidiary books are basically an alternative set of books for journal. That is the reason subsidiary books are treated as book of primary entry. Journal is also called as book of primary entry or original entry, and subsidiary books is also called as book of primary entry, original entry. This is where the first transaction will be recorded. From there it will go to ledger, from there it will go to trial balance. If you maintain other set of books like journal, ledger, trial balance, first entry will be recorded in journal book, then ledger, then subsidiary. Now we have completed that and we got into subsidiary books. So subsidiary books, then ledger, then trial balance. So as and when the transaction happens, first transaction has to be recorded in subsidiary books, from there ledger, from there trial balance. Now I explained there are 8 subsidiary books available. We are going to talk about each and every individual subsidiary book now in detail. Right? Before getting into the details of individual subsidiary books, what are the advantages of maintaining subsidiary books is something which we need to learn. Right? So, what are the advantages that I am going to explain to you by showcasing my PPT presentation. Once that is done, then we will start learning individual subsidiary books. Are you ready for that? Let us go.
Okay, guys. So, I already explained subsidiary books is an alternative for journal, and subsidiary books will be called as book of primary entry, right? I said there are 8 types of subsidiary books: purchase book, sales book, purchase return, sales returns, cash book, bills receivable, bills payable, and journal proper. These 8 subsidiary books we are going to learn in detail. So that anyway I'm going to explain. May not be in this video, but for sure I'm going to take different videos and explaining about each topic and with the problems. Now we are going to talk about advantages of subsidiary books. I said subsidiary books are 8, right? So what are the advantages of maintaining subsidiary book? Previously we used to maintain one book called journal book from their ledger, right? Here, instead of journal, you need to maintain 8 subsidiary books, right? So why I need to prepare 8 subsidiary books? How this is going to be an advantage for me? That is something which we need to learn, right? So what are the advantages? Division of work. Why division of work? There are 8 books, right? Suppose if you are a uh, big organization, or in your whatever be the size of the organization, if you have, let us say, 10 accountants working for your organization, each accountant can be given with one book. A, you maintain purchase book. B, you maintain purchase return. C, you maintain sales. D, you maintain sales return book. Or if you have only 5 accountants, you can give two books to one individual. The reason is that as soon as the division of work is given, your work will go very fast. Am I right or wrong? See, if you give me purchase book alone, what I will do, I'll maintain only purchase related transactions in that, right? If I have only sales book, I'll record only sales related transactions in that. So division of work, as soon as the division of work is done, your work will be very fast. Since in the place of one journal, there will be so many subsidiary books, the accounting work may be divided among us the number of clerks. Since you have number of clerks, or if you could appoint a number of clerks, the work can be divided among different people and work can go very fast. That is the advantage of subsidiary books. Division of work is possible. If you have only journal book, the book can be given to only one person. What about other people? If you have subsidiary books, you have 8 books. 8 people can be given 8 different books and ask them to prepare the books of accounts, and your work will get fast, will get completed very fast, right? So division of work is very well possible. Second thing, next advantage is specialization and efficiency. This is very important. See, if I start maintaining only purchase book or purchase returns book, what will happen? I'll become expertise in purchase book. Oh, I know what are the transactions I am supposed to post in purchase book. It will be on my fingertips. Whoever comes to me, I can explain about the purchase book or purchase return book, and I know where those transactions are recorded, what type of transactions are recorded, what are the challenges in that. Everything I will get to know because I maintain only one book. I'll be expertised in that book. I'll become a subject matter expert in that particular area. So because I'm keep on working the same work for over a period of time, right? So I'll become an expert. So when the same work is allotted to a particular person over a period of time, he acquires full knowledge of it and becomes efficient in handling it. Because he is keep on doing the same work, he'll become an expert. Advantage is he'll become bored also. When it comes to disadvantages, I'll talk about disadvantages. Because here, when we are talking about the advantages, because the one person is given that work and he'll become an expert because he's keep on doing the same work for over a period of time, he will definitely get an expertise. That is the advantage. Next, saving of the time. You can save the time. Why? Various accounting processes can be undertaken simultaneously because of the use of number of books. This will lead to the work being completed quickly. Suppose in an organization, you don't get one purchase transaction or one sale transaction or one asset transaction or one expenditure transaction in a day, right? You will be getting thousands of, you will be purchasing thousands of transactions. You will be getting into thousands of sales transactions, thousands of assets purchased, thousands of expenses, thousands of income received, so many thousands of liabilities being, incurred. So many things keep happening, right? Since you have different people managing individual set of books, it will save the time. At one point of time, all transactions can be focused, concentrated, and completed. It will save the time. Correct? Next, availability of information. Since a separate register or a book is kept for each class of transaction, the information relating to each transaction will be available at one place. So, Krishna is maintaining purchase book. If there are any issues or challenges related to purchases, you know where to go, whom to ask, because you know very well where is that information available. It is available with Krishna. So if I go to Krishna, I'll get the purchase book. If I go to Rama, Rama will give me the information about sales book. If I go to Raju, I'll get to know about bills receivable. So since different people are managing different accounts, availability of information will be very easy. You know whom to go and contact, where to go and ask, how to get that information. So availability will be very, very easy. Next, facility in checking. When the trial balance does not agree, I already told you, when we prepare the trial balance, what is that we need to establish? We need to establish the arithmetical accuracy of the trial balance, right? Both debit total and credit total should tally. If that is not tallied, then you are not establishing the arithmetical accuracy of the trial balance. If that is not done, you need to go and identify why the debit and credit is not tallying. What is that I can do to identify the difference? How to rectify that difference? That is something, as an accountant, it is your responsibility to investigate, right? For investigation, it will be very easy because each individual is expertise in their respective subsidiary books. You go to him and say, boss, this is where I'm facing the problem while preparing the trial balance. Can you please help me? So that person, since he is expertise in that particular area, he will tell you what and all would have happened, and he can help you out in identifying the difference, and it will be easy for you to figure out the differences and fix the arithmetical accuracy problem in your trial balance. Are you getting my point? So facility in checking is also going to be very, very helpful for us. So these are the advantages of maintaining subsidiary books. Right? So with that note, I'm closing this video. I'm going to talk about individual book. Don't worry, what is this purchase subsidiary book, how that is going to be, what are the transactions we need to write. First individual book we will finish off that and move on to the next one. When we take purchase book, we will finish our purchase book, we will do illustrations, and then we move on to the sales book. Like that, we are going to learn individual sales book with the illustrations, and then we are going to complete this chapter. Probably this particular chapter also might be ending up with maybe 6 to 7 or maybe 10 videos. Everything will be kept in respective playlist. I request all of you to go through the subsidiary books playlist and keep watching those videos. You will definitely get some good outcome out of it. Right? That's all. I'm signing off from here. Thank you so much. And if you like the content, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friends and colleagues. Thank you so much.